Hey, I think this video is going to be short and solid, and most importantly, I think it's going to be very easy to understand. Is Qiuyuan'S signature worth getting? No. No, it's not, because you have this weapon, Emerald of Genesis, and to me, I think this weapon is much more useful if you're using your Qiuyuan as a support unit. I would even go as far as saying that Shopkeeper and Qiuyuan is going through the same situation where Shopkeeper's signature is not necessarily for you to get, because variation exists, and variation is much better when it comes to building concept or energy for you to quickly switch to a different character after Shopkeeper. And Qiuyuan here is going through the same thing. Let's be honest, Qiuyuan is made for Galbrena as a support unit, right? It gives like echo damage buff, and when you use this resonance liberation, you gain a bunch of crit damage buff for all the team members, which is why this increased energy regen 12.8% is actually very good. And guess what? Qiuyuan's weapon does not give any energy regen, so you have to build the energy regen part through your echoes alone. Now let's go a little bit deeper into that, okay? Now this Qiuyuan's weapon, the Qiuyuan signature here, it's not necessarily bad. Emerald of Sentence. It has the exact same crit rate and base attack similar to Emerald of Genesis, but most importantly, this is very good for Qiuyuan'S as a DPS. If you're wanting to play him as a DPS and do a bunch of damage to his basic attack, this weapon is actually quite good. So let's get into that, shall we? We have the basic buff on the weapon, the attack is increased by 12%. Casting Echo skill within 10 seconds after casting intro skill. Now this is what makes this weapon a lot more unique, and you could say it's specifically made for Qiuyuan, and only Qiuyuan. While basic attack grants 1 stack of Bamboo Cleaver, which grants 30% heavy attack damage bonus to the wielder, which is Qiuyuan. This effect can be triggered by echoes of the same name once only, stacking up to 2 times. Now who can do that? Who can do more than 1 echo skill? Only Qiuyuan, if you're talking about units that wields a sword. So yes, only Qiuyuan can do that, lasting for only 12 seconds. Now, casting Echo skill at max stacks does not reset the duration. They made it even less versatile. This is even more made for Qiuyuan. This weapon sucks, okay? If you're using for other units, this weapon is the least versatile weapon in the game. You cannot use this for other characters. The only reason you use this is for the 12% attack increase and as a stat stick. Crit rate 24%. The thing is that I think the problem with this weapon, the reason why it's so unversatile other than for Qiuyuan, is because of this. This effect can be triggered for echoes, like it's only for Qiuyuan. Qiuyuan can cast more than 1 echoes and lasting for 12 seconds only. Max stacks, if you get another echo, it does not, reset the timer. The timer will still go on. So who can cast echoes multiple times in that 12 seconds? Only Qiuyuan. No other characters can do that. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds and ends early if the wielder is switched off the field. So not even 12 seconds, it's just 10 seconds. You have to do echo skills within 10 seconds. And only who can do that? It's only Qiuyuan that can do echo skills through his attacks. I'm just gonna put it in the screen here. I believe like Qiuyuan's resonance skill is considered as echo skill, and then it's all most likely another echo skill. Like he can do all of that echo skill, and you can stack up this within just a few seconds. So you're gonna get the max stacks 30% heavy attack damage for the wielder. If you use this for Qiuyuan'S and you use him as a DPS, this is gonna be a very good weapon. This is an amazing weapon for him. But if it's just a support, use his skill, Fortitude, or Resonance Liberation, you might want to get Emerald of Genesis to quick swap to your other unit, right? Especially if you need your Resonance Liberation, most likely gonna need like a lot of energy regen, because his Resonance Liberation is very important to support the team members. Like I said before, I'm just gonna put it on the screen here. This Resonance Liberation does give like a lot of crit damage buff for your teammates, especially your DPS. So for example, if you play in a Galbrena team, you might just want to use all the Qiuyuan skill and Resonance Liberation to last, and then immediately switch to Galbrena. And I believe it's like you get like crit damage for 30 seconds, and that is a very long time. And not to mention, even Shopkeeper, like if you play Shopkeeper, Qiuyuan, and Galbrena, you switch to Galbrena, you're gonna switch to Shopkeeper after that, right? And Shopkeeper, her intro skill, after you use the ult, she will have a guaranteed crit damage, which is why I find this weapon is an already solid weapon for Qiuyuan to support the team members. I'm not gonna say anything bad about the appearance of this weapon. Like it looks pretty cool, it looks nice. It has all this wind surrounding it. It has animation power creep in comparison to Emerald of Genesis that looks like a bland crystal weapon. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad deal either, okay? And the colors are all fitting as it is already. Like, it looks good enough already. This is obviously gonna look better for drip, but Emerald of Genesis is not half bad, It is honestly very decent looking. And if you're an F2P, if you're saving for, I don't know, Chisa maybe, 3.0 unit, I don't know, maybe that's more like like a big collab that people are talking about, yeah, you want to save your airstrikes, right? You don't want to just use it up. Just save it, pull for your Qiuyuan, use him as a support, because he is great as a support, and I believe that he's gonna be very, very future-proof. And this weapon is not bad. Look, for Galbrena, casting intro skill grants 20% echo skill damage bonus to all resonators in the team for 30 seconds. And that is a very long time, right? That is good. You cast intro skill through your Qiuyuan, and then you just get 20% echo skill damage for your Galbrena. Like, this is insane. Just another big bonus buff for your Galbrena right here. But yeah, that's about all I want to say here. In conclusion, do not pull for the weapon. It's not worth it. Just use the standard weapon. It is so much better as a support, because that is what the majority will be using him for. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See ya.